Morning, guys. Let me share just for a few people here. I don't own any rights to the music. This is K-Love.
Is listener supported.
Which means K-Love is here because people like you.
See if anybody joins us this morning.
Give your $40 monthly easy gift.
Morning, guys. Alright, for the reason of this video this morning, I want to answer some questions. I've got a lot of people asking me questions. Why would we support a group home? Hello. Why support a group home? Why are you raising money to open a group home? Why are you raising money to get a contract with the corrupt CPS organization? Because here's the reason why, people. And if we had common sense, we'd all agree. Okay? So, if you looked at my video, if you watch my videos at all, you know that I grew up in the system, and I believe that the system is broken, it's corrupt. We've got too many people out there that are using the system simply for money and abusing our children. And I want to make a stop to the abuse that is happening in our system. And the only way to do that, guys, is to get into the system. Get in and make the changes that need to be made. Now, I had these bracelets made. It says stop abuse, okay? And then how are we going to stop abuse? And I sat down and I really thought about this. I really thought about it. Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. Please share and let other people join as well, please. Okay, so what I did is I came up with an acronym of stop abuse. 1, solutions. And this is a really important part of all of this, guys. We have to get in there and be a solution to the problem. And the problem is the bad foster homes, the bad group homes, the bad caseworkers, the bad supervisors. We have to be a solution to the problem. We have to get in there and we have to have the foster homes that aren't abusing our children, that we're going in and we're monthly investigating these foster homes. We are going in and talking with these children and teaching these foster parents how to deal with behaviors. And having group homes that are not looking like prison. Because I've been in these group homes. I grew up in these group homes. I worked in these group homes, state facilities, where literally the group homes look like a state penitentiary prison, okay? These children don't deserve that. These children deserve to have a home. They're in a situation that is beyond their control. They have no choice of whether or not they are to be there or not. They need to have the security of knowing that they're in a group home where they're in a home-like environment. And so my group homes will look like homes, like your and my home. They will be treated as if they're in a home. They'll have their own rooms, their own, the living rooms, the kitchens, everything is going to be like a home, not a prison. They don't have to be locked in their rooms at night. It's not going to be like that. We have to be a solution to the problem. And education, life skills, cooking, cleaning, having them learn how to do all that kind of stuff. You know, education is great and wonderful. Yes, they'll go to school. But what about teaching them how to cook? Teaching them how to take care of themselves, how to do laundry, how to, you know, just like I train my own children. We need to be doing that for them. And they're not doing that in these group homes. I know this because I worked 12 years in these group homes. I know exactly how they do things. Okay? So we have to be a solution to the problem. And the only way to do that, guys, is to get in there and show them how to do it right and boot out the bad. Okay? We have to boot out the bad. We plan to come to the graduation, absolutely, Miss Janelle. We plan on it. So, and then the treatment. Okay? So we've got S for stop, solutions, the treatment. The treatment would be individual counseling for the children, peer group counseling. Now, what does peer group counseling look like in a group home? Well, what I've established is called couches. And that's when circling up in couches. Now, if you can't deal with something in 5 minutes, circle up. Hey, circle up, guys. I see that Billy Bob over here is having a struggle right now. Is there anything that we as a group can help you right now? And if you can't resolve it in 5 minutes, then you go to couches. Billy Bob needs to deal with this. We need to support him. Let's get through this. Let's discuss this. It's a group setting. His peers are helping him through his trials. Okay? So I implement what's called circle up and couches. Natural healing. Trying to stay away from all these psych meds. These kiddos that go in these group homes, they literally control them by psych meds. I'm not okay with that. Nobody should be okay with that. They literally put these kids on 3 and 4 different kinds of meds. They literally constantly are trazodone, Adderall, trying to think of all the different meds. But the problem is, guys, these kids don't need to have to be controlled by these medications. They need to have support, a support system to help them through their conflict and their management. Okay? So that's the T for treatment. Options. We need to have options for our kiddos and our families. Okay? And our options is reunifications. I team up. My daughter has a parent aid company. I help somebody else start a parent aid company. I have 2 other people that I work with that have a great parent aid company. They have the same mentality that I have, and that is helping these parents do whatever it takes to help them get their kids back. I believe in reunification. Absolutely. Absolutely believe in reunifications. Okay? And with those parent aid services, we will help the kiddos that are in my group home try to be reunified with their parents, helping our parents do what they need to do to get their kids back. And then if that doesn't work and the parents can't get their act together and do what they need to do to get their kids back, the other options is relative care. Getting them into relatives or another parent or aunts and uncles, grandparents, helping these kids have their families, okay? And then if that doesn't work and there's no family to help these kiddos, with our adoption contracts, we will get an adoption family that's not going to abuse these kids. And we check in on these kids even after they're adopted as an adoption agency, so that you don't get these adopted parents that adopt parents and then abuse them. Not okay with that either. I was abused after I was adopted. The very first night in my adopted home, my father molested me. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We need accountability. The problem is there's no accountability after the facts. Okay? Prevention. So we have solutions, treatments, options, prevention. How are we going to prevent this? Why? We break the cycle of abuse. These kids that are abused are most likely going to abuse other people. We've got to break that cycle. I don't like that, but the fact is, if they don't learn how to conflict management, control their anger, what are they going to do? They're going to end up hurting somebody else. Okay, so we have to teach them how to conflict management, how to be able to solve problems. How else are we going to break that cycle? Okay, and educate them for success. Learn how to drive, how to do finances, go to college, do all the things that help them be successful in life. That's what I want to do, guys. That's what is needed. That is why Overcomers Counseling Center Incorporated wants to start a group home, wants to start a foster and adoption agency, wants to get in there and be a solution to the problem. Not just sitting back and griping about it, guys. I want to do something about it. I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. And I would hope that that's what you would want to do as well in supporting me in doing this. I really pray that I get some people to back me up. If you're a business and you're watching my videos and you own a business, please help me support this. Help me make a difference. Help me get my group homes up and going. I can't do it alone, guys. I need help. I know you can't physically be here and be in the group homes and stuff. I welcome anybody after the group homes are open. My group homes, I want it to be such an impact that they want it in every single state, that they want my program and how I deal with things and how You know, I don't believe in restraints. I don't believe in holding a kid down. That's abusive. Especially these kids that are coming out of an abusive situation don't deserve to be held down against their will. You know, I was head house mother for 30 girls and 15 boys. And we never had one restraint, not one runaway. Why? Because I treated them with respect. I treated them like my own children. Okay? Judy, I have all of the registrations done to do the grant writing. I just need help getting the grants put in. I have yet to find somebody to help me. I don't know how to do it. I tried to do it and I did it wrong. And so I'm studying, but there's so much in this aspect of doing this. I don't have time to do everything. I have to do my fundraising. I have to do, get the contracts. It's a lot, guys, and I need help. I can't do it on my own. I need people to volunteer to help me fundraise. I need help. I need somebody that knows how to do grant writing to help me start grant writing. I've got all of the registration done, all the 5 aspects of registration with the grants, for government grants, but you can also do private grants. But the problem is, if I spend all my time doing grant writing, I can't get out there and get anything done. And I'm trying really hard, guys, and I have a great support system with my daughter and her friend. They're going to help me. We made these little bracelets. If you can help me, they're $5. We'll mail them to you. Spread the word like crazy. If you guys can help, it says stop abuse. Okay, we need to stop it. And the only way we're going to stop it, guys, is through our solutions, our treatments, our options, and our prevention. Okay, guys, if you can help me, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, spread the word. It's not just for Missouri. Okay, this needs to be everywhere. Okay, we need to start making a difference. Okay, we need to be a solution to the problem, not just griping about it. Okay, parents need help. Unfortunately, we do have parents out there that abuse their children, and the children get into the system. I grew up in the system. If you know anything about me, I grew up in the system. I wrote a book. They meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. I grew up in the system. 13 different foster homes. 3 days old in the system. My mother walked out of the hospital and left me at the hospital. And I ended up in the foster care. The problem is, guys, I could sit there and bellyache, oh, I was abandoned. But you know what? I'm grateful my mother didn't put me in the dump. Throw me in a dumpster. Okay? She did the one good thing and leave me in a safe environment at the hospital. Okay? That is one thing I am grateful for. But the thing is, guys, I entered into a corrupt system. I literally spent my whole life till I was 21 years old in the system. 13 different foster homes. I was raped at the age of 5, gang raped to the age of 7, where on the weekends, teenagers would take their turns with me at the age of 5 to 7. My coping skill was to not talk and act mentally disabled. I was labeled mentally disabled to where they said that I couldn't learn. My adoption picture said Lucinda Tibbetts needs a loving home. She is completely, fully mentally retarded. She cannot learn. Traumatized beyond repair. That was my adoption picture, guys. That's why I wasn't adoptable. I never got to go to these adoption fairs or anything like that because nobody wanted me. I was unadoptable, okay? I was traumatized beyond repair. I was unadoptable. And so I stayed in the system. I ended up getting adopted at the age of 11, but because I was put into an abusive adoption home, I ended up in a group home for 3 years where that was the only group home that I wasn't sexually, physically, mentally abused. And I spent those 3 years that I was locked up, literally locked up. I never left the facility, guys. I ate, slept, had my education there for 3 years. I didn't get to leave. I didn't get to go to Walmart. I didn't get to go to McDonald's. I was locked up in a prison for 3 years, okay? Not because I had done something, but because I was abused. I got locked up. Isn't that sad? Isn't that wrong? But yet that's what's happening to our children today. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to be, I have social anxiety sometimes because I was so sheltered. I really struggled. I had a lot to overcome, guys. I went and I got 2 master's degrees. I'm 12 credits away from a doctorate. Okay? I didn't allow the labels to hold me back. And I teach kids all the time. Labels are nothing more than a label. You can do anything that you want to do. And I want to teach people that you can do anything. You dream it, it can be done. But I need support right now. And it's hard for me to ask people for help. It's hard for me to do that. I'm not a social person. I don't just go up and walk up to people and say, hey, can you help me do this? This is going to be very hard for me. Very, very hard for me. So I'm coming to you guys. I'm letting you know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. So please, if you can help and support and you can share my story, help me get it out there. I mean, I watch these stupid videos on Facebook. These idiots out there standing there doing this, women shouldn't have babies, and they get 13 million views. Seriously? Why does anybody even share their stupid videos? I'm sitting there going, what the hey? Okay? I poured my heart out and shared my testimony and only got 7,000 views. Everybody should be sharing what happens in group homes. Why it's so important that we make a difference and make everybody know that this is happening. People just want to hide away from the idea that our children are being abused. They are, guys. They're being abused every single day. And these kids, it's not fair to them. They're already traumatized. They have parents that won't do what they need to do to get them back. And they get put into foster care. And I don't like it. But you know what? If we don't make sure that these foster homes are good homes, then we're just as responsible for the well-being of these children. That's why we need to get in there and do what's right. That's why we need to get in there and make a difference. Okay? So, anyways, Carl, I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyways, guys, if you can help, spread the word, help me stop abuse. Help me be a part of the solution to the problem. We have solutions, treatments, options, and preventions. Please help me spread the word. Please help me raise the money that we need to buy my first group home, to get the contracts. Help me find somebody that can help me write grants. It's not free, guys. Getting help isn't free. Okay, it costs money to make money. That's just what it is. Okay, and I need the help. I need your help. So if you can help me, please help me. Help me sell these little bracelets for $5. I'll even mail them to you. If you can sell them for me, help me. Okay, that would be greatly appreciated. Does anybody have any questions? Huh? Are you living in your car? No, I don't live in a car, Carl. I do my videos in my car because it's a lot easier. I don't get disturbed by my children. I have children, very young children, and they want my attention all the time, so it's easier just to go to my car and make my videos. So, any questions about the group home? Any questions about why I want to do what I'm doing, or how I'm doing what I'm doing? Or even any ideas that anybody may have on fundraising. If you can help, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay? So, spread the word, spread the videos, check out my other videos, why I do what I do. I believe in truth, guys. I help these parents because I'm honest with these parents. I've had 9 TPRs turned to reunifications. I had a 96% success rate in helping these parents be reunified with their children. I know how this system works, okay? I live in Missouri, Carl. You can instant message me afterwards. I don't know where you live. But guys, help me if you can. If you can't, let me know. Have any questions, I'll be free. I am a 501c3. I have been a 501c3. Overcomers has been a 501c3 since 2016. I have a board of directors, great people, and they're very supportive. So I'm not just just a person out here trying to do this. I'm actually on a board. I have a 501c3. I've been doing this since 2005. I had to be a nonprofit for 6 years before I could get my 501c3. It's not easy to get, and it costs a lot of money to get a 501c3. It took me over $6,000 to become a 501c3. Okay, guys? I was a parent aid company for 20 months until they kicked me out. They didn't like the fact that I had a 96% success rate. They didn't like the fact that I had 9 TPRs turned to reunification. That meant they didn't get the adoption bonuses. The guardian items didn't like the fact that they didn't get the adoption bonuses that they get. We need to make a difference, guys. We need to make a change. It has to be done. We need to make people aware of what's going on. I'm getting tired of seeing in the news foster parents abusing children, adopted parents killing their children, abusing their children. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. We need to stop abuse, and we need to be a solution to the problem. Can you be a solution to the problem? Can you help me today? And spread the word. Spend $5. $5. A cup of coffee, guys. Starbucks. I know Starbucks. I love Starbucks. But, you know, I'm going to be giving up my Starbucks, and I'm going to start saving every single time I can. What does the band say? It says stop abuse, okay? And then it has my little acronym: solutions, treatments, options, and prevention. Now, I had my website on the inside, but you can't really see it really well, okay? So it has the website where you can go and donate, but I need to change the color on that on my future orders because it didn't really show up as well as I would have liked. So, but I used the blue and yellow. I don't know if you guys have seen the yellow vests, but blue is the color that they use for abuse, and yellow is make a stand. We need to make a stand. The yellow vest to make a stand. That's why I picked the yellow and the blue. Okay, we need to make a stand. We need to stop this abuse that is happening to our children. We need to say, you know, enough is enough. Let's figure out the solution to the problems. Let's figure out what we need to do to help and treat these issues and these problems, and the options that we can give for our children and our parents, and the situations that these kids are finding themselves in that are against anything that they can control. These kids don't have an option. And then prevention. We need to break the cycle of this stupid society of, you know, if they're a foster kid and they grow up in the system, they come back and they take their children. And it's sad, but that's what happens. Okay? So if you can help, guys, I would really greatly appreciate it. Please spread this video. Please check out my fundraisers, and please help support if you can. And if you can't support, prayer is greatly appreciated. If you know somebody that knows how to do grant writing, please contact me. Please help me. If you are great at doing that, please help me. I really could use some help. If you're great at fundraising and you know how to do that and you have some ideas, please let me know. We do have a whole month of July set up. Sonic here is going to let us fundraise. We have Walmart here in Raymore that's going to let us have a full day of fundraising. So we're going to be selling our bands, and we're going to sell my book, and we're going to do a book signing. So if you guys have any ideas, anything, any ideas would be greatly appreciated. I'm new at this. I don't know how to do all this stuff, okay? So help me out if you can. God bless you guys. I try to keep my videos short, but help me if you can. God bless, and you have a great day.